Welcome, my friends, to the Mystic Forge. I am Zomeros, and this is my realm. Thank you all for accepting my invitation. There's just one tiny bit of red tape before we get started. Splendid! Great, good. Let's commence with the tour then.
A quick preface if you missed it. Episode 4 is releasing in just a few days now on Tuesday, and we got a hell of a lot of coverage to get through, including a whole brand spanking new raid. So what you just watched at the start of this video was a new Twitter teaser the devs just revealed, playing a little bit of Zomeros voiceover right there. Which, of course, some of us are familiar with, having listened to his Data Mind audio all that time ago. Well, it seems we really will be getting a good amount of it. I cannot wait to do that story, and, well, I got a bit of an announcement here, something I'm pretty excited about. So, as you guys know, I am quite an enthusiastic raider. I have consistently always raided ever since it's been added to this game. And whenever a new wing comes out so far, I've given you juicy story videos analyzing, displaying, talking about the plot that those raids give us, and mechanic videos on what the bosses were like, how we beat them, and so on. And I've always enjoyed those videos and liked making them, but I have had a bit of a problem with the more recent wings we did, Bastion, and especially the Hall of Chains quite recently. I've had a bit of a problem born from the fact that I don't treat raiding as the be-all and end-all and only dedicate a few hours to it each weekend. So that means that when a new raid comes out with the people I play it with, it takes us a long time to get through it, and thus a really long time for you guys to see the videos. I think it was like a couple of months after Hall of Chains came out that you guys finally saw my Doom encounter kill. And basically, it's just a massive pain in the arse. The recent wings, I've kind of realized to play the game this way and try and get you guys those videos in that same way. You know, I have months worth of footage bloated on my hard drive to scrub through to find that perfect little moment to explain the one Doom mechanic that I saw 2 weeks ago, but not the week where I finally killed it. And the other fact is, when I do those videos, as great as they are, they don't tend to be as well viewed as they otherwise would be, because, you know, people are kind of over it by the time I'm getting round to it.
3, 2, 1...
In the void is silenced again.
The Reapers paid a heavy price.
They did as they were meant to do.
So I've decided to shake things up this time and kind of resolve those issues and even give you something else as well, which is probably the coolest part of raiding, and that's the puzzle progression aspect of it. So I've always talked about this. I really enjoy raiding, but the thing I enjoy more than anything else is when new content comes out that no one knows how to beat. So when we're looking at Zomeros in the Mystic Forge there, and you see that Keep Construct guy back there, there's all these amazing things that you, as a blind player, go in there wondering about. When there are no guides, when there aren't other pugs to come in and help you out, how do you fight this guy? How does his tanking work? What are the random attacks that he's using against us? Where do we face him? What do we use in the room? What does this cannon do? How do we use the jump pads? What's this special action? All that kind of puzzle, awesome stuff to actually figure out is really fun and thrilling and rewarding once you get it done. That's what I truly enjoy about raids. When everyone sort of knows everything and it's just basic guides and just going through DPS rotations and all anyone wants to talk about is the aerodrome and stuff, I sort of start to lose interest. But here's the thing, as much as I love all of that, I've never really given you a good example of it in action, because I've always been privately doing that progression, and especially when I went quite ham with it on the earlier wings, being 1, 2, and 3 to a lesser extent, I never kind of shared that side of it. So hey, I figure why not do it maybe this time. So, a new wing is coming out, and what I'm going to do is hit it just like I did Wings 1 and 2 by basically, when the release comes out, getting in there super early while the community doesn't know anything about it and playing it blind all the way through for as many hours as it takes. Yeah, I'm not going to stop until hopefully I clear it. I'll be joining the rest of us losers out there and grinding away at it hard into the early hours. And I'm sure it will be amazing. Who was I kidding, having a functioning adult sleep schedule anyway? So I figure since I'm doing the whole thing, that's right, I will be streaming it. Now, I've never really streamed raids. I did it once for 0 to Hero to show what pugging was like and to prove various aspects of getting into the scene. But I've never really done it. Well, for this one, I'm going to. It will be really kind of cool. You're going to get my blind reactions to how I play, how we tackle the problems, and also to all the new lore and story they drop in there. I'll be able to talk about the Lagos we see, and we'll be able to speculate as to what's going on with it. We'll get to see all the additional little things that exist outside of the encounters and get in on that story, the cutscenes, right as they happen. Honestly, when I look back at Bastion of the Penitent, that final fighting with Saul was so cool, and being able to see that immediate, visceral, live reaction should be really fun. So that's what this video is. It's an announcement of a big bonus stream marathon. It's not going to replace any of my normal ones. The normal one on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday will be the same. But I'll also be back on Tuesday, this Tuesday, to do this. And I'd love you guys to remember and come along and join in. I've been thinking about this a ton. There's loads of cool things I can do for the stream. So, first of all, set up a ton of new emotes. Obviously, I've always had the privilege of having a ton of stream emote slots because of all the support we get over there. Well, I took another look at them this week. We've replaced loads of them. I have a big selection now of Guild Wars 1 skill icons. I set up like a resurrection signet we can spam in chat whenever we wipe and stuff like that. So I got that. Speaking of wiping, what I'll do is set up a wipe counter as well so you guys can see the exact number of times we've tried a various encounter and failed, and then go in and try it again. Another thing, because this will be such a long stream, that I think would be cool to do, is to set up a really long music playlist. And don't worry, it'll be a normal stream of mine, so it will be Guild Wars music, but what I'm thinking is the entire franchise of Guild Wars stuff. So we'll get like hours of prophecies, and then hours of factions, and then Nightfall will go after, and then we'll even get into the Guild Wars 2 stuff, whatever I can pile of Living World. It should be pretty cool. I'll note as well, another special thing about the stream, I think, is this isn't going to be with my static, necessarily. That we raid on the weekends. It's not going to be with them. So it will be some people I know, but largely pugging as well. And you guys, whether you're in the Spud Guild or not, will be able to join in. We'll collaborate in chat as well. And we as a community can figure out how to go through. You know, you can type to me about the various little mechanics and things you might have seen. We can share it with the group. And people will even be able to jump in and do stuff. And last of all, that I think could make it really fun is giveaways. So the reason why I've been at the Windswept Haven here is, if you don't know, we do over the year just gather stuff. So we've got loads of Ectos, loads of Black Lion skins, special stuff, 500 gold. I have thousands of gems as well. Now that they've announced it's Season 4 into Season 5, and any potential future large competition I'd do, like the Get POF one, might be really far away, I'm happy to give away gems. So we've got loads of those. We can give away gems for every like X number of wipes, or when we beat encounters, so everyone's up for it. Guys, it should be a lot of fun. It's not often I do big stream-based things, but this one I'm looking forward to. And what I will do as well, as it's all going along, is record all the footage locally, and then I'll have a nice baseline to make proper, full-fledged, normal YouTube videos, not stream VODs, proper videos for the rest of you who aren't interested in it as well. But you won't get that cool kind of live community reaction as we're originally going through. So yeah, that's the event. WP... raiding or trapped in the Mystic Forge. It's going to start 2 hours after the patch goes live this coming Tuesday. So a starter guide us will release, and then there's going to be 2 hours where you guys all get to log in, look at the patch notes, play the game, get through the living world, explore the new map to some extent, and then the stream starts. I will be doing the same, so you guys don't have to miss out on the patch to come and enjoy this stream. You can do both. You can even have the stream on one monitor while you're playing the game on the other. And what this does by going 2 hours after the start is it gives me an opportunity to make a regular video for everyone else on YouTube too about what's actually come with the patch. So usually the Living World releases come at about 5 PM UK time. And then that would mean that the stream and the raid starts 2 hours later than that. But that's a floating timeline because the devs might delay the patch or it might come early or whatever. It's always going to be 2 hours after the patch is live. In general, if you follow me on Twitter, if you're following me on Twitch already as it is, if you keep an eye on the YouTube channel, I will have stuff up right then to let you guys know. But maybe if you want to remind yourself, set an alarm on your phone or whatever, you can do that too. There are easy links to all of these things right below this video right now. Literally, just click. You're like 2 seconds away from it. It's so easy to find. I want to be clear as well that obviously this isn't going to be too different to my other streams. Nothing too obnoxious going on. Clear overlays, clean graphics so you can focus on the game, the mechanics, story details, impressions. I'll always be focusing on entertaining chat as best as possible. It will essentially become like a super long Q&A, I'm sure, during wipes. That's the kind of thing I'm going for, and hopefully it sounds good. So there you have it, guys. Just a quick announcement here. I'll be back for more regular videos, LP, all that good stuff tomorrow. Keep an eye out. Thanks very much. Let me know if you think I'm missing something or you've got an idea that would make it even better in the comments. And I'll see you there. Tuesday. Be there. Let's do it.
Welcome, my friends, to the Mystic Forge. I am Someros, and this is my realm. Thank you all for accepting my invitation. There's just one tiny bit of red tape before we get started. Splendid! Great, good. Let's commence with a tour then.